first call.
Call Wettermark Keith, the name you know and trust.
Crime Stoppers with Greg Glover, Wednesdays on Channel 3.
About a month ago, I guess, we had a chance to head over to the Valley residence, part of Ascension Living, Alexian, as you know, here in the Chattanooga area, and had a lovely tour from Terry Tompkins of what they do to help with memory care and patients who are dealing with memory loss here in the Chattanooga area. So now this morning, Heather Rennolds is on the show with us talking about the Valley again. Good to see you this morning.
Good to see you too.
I was so impressed when I walked through those doors. I was not expecting it, actually. I think what struck me most right at first was how home-like it felt.
Yes, we make every attempt to make it as home-like as possible, so they'll be comfortable and it'll be easy transition.
I had a chocolate chip cookie the other day, and I thought about you because if you saw the segment, you might remember that at the Valley, they have everything set up. You call it neighborhoods, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And so within each neighborhood, there's a kitchen, and the residents come and they actually serve food from the kitchen, like you would have
at home.
Mm-hmm. And they have a, I can't think of what it's called.
Otis Spunkmeyer?
Something
like that.
You'll remember the chocolate chip cookie, and then when they bake the cookies, of course, that aroma just takes you back.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So, talk about what's going on there, because y'all have a promotion of sorts going on.
Okay, so when we talked about that before, we had just done a lot of renovations. We had an open house and all of that, trying to kind of reopen after COVID. So what they're doing now is we're going to offer a promotion. If you sign up before the 31st of October, you get 10% off for 12 months. So that should help.
She's kind of talking about the remodeling that they did. It was really very impressive, and I had asked, well, who was your decorator? And the decorator was the staff.
Yes, we did it all. Mm-hmm.
Which I guess that's why it worked so much to me, because it really does feel like someone created it, not that it was a formula.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We put a lot of work into that, and everybody kind of pitched in. It was a lot of fun, and I think our residents will enjoy it. And
you're talking about how you're open, you're back open. For families who are a little bit concerned or unsure of how you're handling things now, because it's getting tricky again, are you doing personal tours?
We are doing tours. Of course, we're still doing all the social distancing and mask and all that kind of stuff, especially around our residents. Mm-hmm. But we are doing tours, so that still is available, at this point, if you want to do that.
Because for any of the locations, and we'll talk about Alexian Village here in a minute, but it's important to see and feel and see what the rooms are like, and the room where you have the music playing at the Valley and that kind of thing.
The snoozling room.
Yeah, that's what they called it. So they can call and schedule a tour if they want to.
Yes.
Okay.
Please do.
And if they're out of state or out of town, you can do it virtually?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
We can definitely do it virtually.
So let's go up the mountain, because the Valley is at the foot of Lookout off of Mountain Creek Road,
Foot
right?
of Signal.
Foot of Signal. I do this all the time to you when it comes to that Valley residence.
Well, you think Lookout Valley, so it makes
Thank you.
Makes sense.
Thank you. I owe you one. But when you go up Signal Mountain, that's, of course, where Alexian Village is. So you've gotten creative there, too, and people can come and have these retreat weeks up there.
Yes, we're planning those. So totally different thing, because we do totally different things. But this is for the independent living portion of our community, and people that would be more interested in that and in the resort type living situation. We've planned some retreat stays that are, I think the last time I came on, we're going to try to do them all in October. Mm-hmm. We spread them out a little bit so people will have time to plan. I mean, it is a whole week, like it's kind of like a vacation.
Yeah.
So we're having, as of right now, 2 in October, 1 in November, and 1 in December. And I'm not sure if I said the themes last time, but the 2 in October, one is a wellness theme, so exercise, outdoors, things like that. The other one is culinary, so we have a wonderful chef, wonderful dining staff up there. They're going to do cooking classes and all kinds of things like that. The Chattanooga experience is in November, so that'll be really good.
That's a good month.
If your parents live out of town and you want them to come and have fun and stay up there for a week. We're going to do lots of stuff, lots of fun stuff, go to the Reed House, things like that.
Yeah.
And then December, we're going to do a Christmas.
Very fun.
And we go all out for Christmas.
Well, one of the things that I thought was a great idea about doing this, besides the idea of the future residents having a chance to come and experience it, it's good for the families you referenced if you're folks are going to come in.
Yeah.
If you live here and your folks are thinking about relocating from a place abroad, one of the questions you have is, okay, am I going to really be able to see them as often as I think? What's it going to be like with the interaction? This gives you a chance to live that.
Oh yeah. It gives you, that's the whole goal, is just to experience what it's really like, and hopefully take some fears away from people that are thinking about transitioning to that lifestyle, and give them a chance to experience it.
Talk about this too, though, because I think one of the hardest parts about, well, there's so many hard parts about leaving your home
Oh my gosh.
to begin a new home. But you would naturally think, well, everyone there is going to already have a place. That's not the way it feels at Alexian.
No, and everybody's been that new person on campus, and they've all been there. They've all been in those shoes, and it is a little intimidating. But most of our residents are very welcoming, and they'll see new people and invite them to come eat dinner or lunch. We actually, every new resident has a hostess or host, or if it's a couple, 2 people, assigned to them to do that, to help them. Here's the dining room, here's this group.
Yeah.
What do you like to do? Let me show you about how to do that. So
Right.
it's totally.
It's like being the freshman on campus again in college when you would walk around with your Georgia map trying to
Yes,
find
it's exactly what
Park
it's like.
Hall. That
Exactly.
was my thing. So that's good that you have the buddy system.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so to I guess all this information's online.
It will be. We're advertising in our Facebook feed right now. When we get some more specifics, there will be a place where you can go to online. Right now, if you want to go ahead and get in line for one of those weeks,
Just call.
You can call us, and we can go ahead and put you on the list.
Okay.
And then as plans firm up, we can let you know.
And
how
if
that's
you
going.
do need the memory care part with the Valley, if you will call over there too, you can make an appointment to come and take a tour.
Yes. Oh yes.
And just remember that 10% off offer is good through the month of October.
yes.
Correct?
Right.
All right. Great to see you, Heather.
You too.
James, your car was pulling to the right, and you came to budget brake seeking alignment. What happened?
They fixed it for the best price in town.
His path was crooked, and now he is aligned.